guys, how are you today? We're trucking along through First Peter together. Thanks again for joining me, you guys. It's really awesome. We're finishing chapter 4 today. We split it up into two paragraphs because that's what's in chapter 4 is two paragraphs, right? So we're going to talk about the main theme of this final paragraph as well as highlighting the most important verse that we need to be looking at today together. So this is Peter writing to the Christians, right, of this time, historically. Peter writing to these Christians about trials, about hardships, about things not going your way, about all those sorts of things, whatever that looks like, for reasons having to do with just being a Christian or just that's life. And he's instructing the church, he's instructing us through his letter to not be surprised when these things happen, as if everything should always go great all the time, right? And I think most of you would agree with Peter here as he writes this, to not be surprised when trials hit you in life, because that is life. That's what life consists of, and Jesus wants us to lean on him in those times and know that he's got our back, that he loves us and he's with us in those times. And that's amazing. That really, honestly, you guys, that comforts me a ton through life. So this verse I want to look at is verse 19, the very last verse of this chapter, right? So let's read it. So if you are suffering in a manner that pleases God, keep on doing what is right, and trust your lives to the God who created you, for he will never fail you. Now, that's a pretty great verse. That's a memory verse right there. That's really applicable to our day-to-day, right? So just keep that verse in mind today. If you guys want to dive deeper into that, read that whole section of Scripture, that whole last chapter, of chapter 4. It's really great to trust your lives to the God who created you, for he will never fail you. I'm going to leave you guys with that today, and I hope that blesses you. Thanks, guys.